Hello everyone, this is Dr. Marrero from Math Topics. Today's video I will be going over SAT preparation. This time I pick the domain geometry and trigonometry. I picked 3 questions, hard questions. Remember, the SAT is by domain, by skills, and by the level of difficulty. The next 3 questions are difficult, are hard questions. And I picked the question from the College Board Bank of questions. Let's see how can I approach these questions and how these questions can be easily done during the test. Let's see how it goes. Intersecting lines R, S, and T are shown below. What is the value of X? This is a hard question by the College Board, but I think that is not so hard. If you have clear that X is an exterior angle that is equal the sum of the other 2 remote interior angles. I'm talking about this is an interior remote and this is an interior remote. So I know that X is equal 23 plus this angle here. Let's say angle 1. By definition of exterior angle. But I can find the angle 1. So the angle 1 is no more than 180 minus 106. 180 minus 106. So the angle 1, because the angle 1 and the angle 106 are supplementary, they add up to 180. They are linear pair, so it's very simple here to get the answer for angle 1. So the angle 1 is 180 minus 106, and we have 74. So the angle 1 is 74 degrees. So I already know the angle 1. The angle 1 is, let me replace it here by 74 and degrees. Now I can find the X. The X is no more than 23 plus 74. So 23 plus 74, I use my calculator here, 23 plus 74. I already have 74 right there. Plus 23, the answer is 97. So the X value here is 97 degrees, which is an exterior angle. Important skills that you must know if you're going to take the test. Exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle theorem said that the exterior angle measurement is equal the sum of the other 2 remote interior. Linear pair, supplementary. And that's it. This is a hard question for college board and for students taking the SAT test. See you in the next question. Second question. A square A has side lengths that are 166 times the side length of a square B. The area of the square A is K times the area of the square B. What is the value of K? This is another hard question of the geometry SAT test. But no images, no visualization. My personal approach as a teacher to have you ready for this exam is to visualize the squares, to sketch the figure, because that will help your brain to integrate geometry and algebra. Let's do that first. In order to visualize the question and to make it simpler, I recommend to sketch the 2 squares, square A and square B. Based on the information provided, the square A is bigger than the square B. Now, knowing that, let's start integrating algebra. Square A has sides length that are 166 times the length of the square B. So they're related. So let me start with a square B, which is x. All the sides are the same, and the square A will be 166 times the length of the square B. It's bigger. What is the other information here? The area. So I'm curious to write the equation for the area, the formula for the area. The area of the square B will be x squared. And the area of the square A will be, okay, 166x to the power of 2. And I know that 166 to the power of 2 is simple multiplication here is 27,556. So I can do it here, 166 times itself. Okay, so 166. So the answer is 27,556. So 27,556 x to the power of 2. Still, we need more algebra here, and the final approach, and the one that's going to make the difference, which is replace A on that equation by what the problem is saying. So the area of the square A is k times the area of the square B. The square B is x squared. This is critical, super critical. The area of the square A is k times the area of the square B. I can tell you this. This is substitution, algebra 1. So the rest is easy. We can solve for k by canceling x squared, by dividing by x squared. And when you divide by x squared, it's just the answer. K will be equals 27,556 because I cancel the x's if I divide by x on both sides of the equation. This is geometry, domain, SAT 2024, Power for Skills, Algebra and Geometry, and using a very simple shape, square. Next question. This is the last question, the last hard question of this video. Important approach here. I will try to reveal all the hidden features of this question. That will be my approach for students who are going to take the test, or math lovers that want to discover everything that is secret in that question. Let's start reading the question. Let's start reading the question. They said here in the figure AC is equal CD. Okay, let me label this AC equal CD. That means that these two angles are the same. This is an isosceles triangle. These two sides are congruent. The opposite angles to those sides are congruent. They said that the angle EBC, the one over here, is 45 degrees. And the angle, and the measure of the angle ACD, so let me use blue here, is 104. Okay, 104. Let me use a blue here. 104. And we have to find the value of x. Okay. I don't see any relation with this with the information given and the x immediately, but I know that I have enough elements there to find the x. For example, I can find these two congruent angles. Let's label these two angles y and y, and I can create an equation. 2y plus 104 is equal to 180, because the sum of the interior angles in every triangle is 280. It's 180. So we subtract here 104 from 180. Use a calculator immediately. And we subtract 180 minus 104 is 76. So 2y is equal to 76. So y is equal 76 divided by 2, no? 76 divided by 2 is just 38. Okay, very nice. These two angles here are 38 degrees and 38 degrees. What else? What is another hidden feature here? Okay, I need the x. But look at what happens. I can find this angle here that is linear pair with x. Why? Because I have the triangle DBE. I'm using the same. So I have here 38, okay, and I have here 45, so I can subtract 180 minus 38 minus 45. And that will give me this angle here, I don't know, Z. Okay, it's equal to the angle Z that I'm creating here. So 180 minus 38 minus 45. Okay, let's use a calculator right now. Let me move it over here. And we are going to subtract 180 minus 38 minus 45. So the answer is 97. So this angle here, Z, is 97. So let me erase Z here and let me put 97. Now I can find the x. So the x is no more than 180 minus 97, because they are linear pair, they are supplementary. And the calculator, and you subtract 180 minus 97, the x value is 83. And that's the answer. Important elements. The sum of the interior angles is equal to 180. Supplementary angle linear pair. Isosceles triangles properties. That's why it's in the hard category. If you like the video, please do not forget to share the video. Give us a like, subscribe to this channel. Don't forget that I have a playlist for SAT prep. I have a playlist for history of mathematics. I have a playlist for teachers, for math teachers. I have a playlist that is called How Can I? That will help you a lot with many things in mathematics that you said, how can I do this or that? Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video.